I mean, the thing is, Arthur, you and me used to be friends once. So, I mean, there ain't no point in holding a grudge, is there? I know what happened annoyed you. It would have annoyed me. But, well, it was a long time ago, so why don't we just let bygones be bygones, eh? Well, you never frightened me with all that old tosh about a curse and what have you. I mean, I ain't the superstitious type. In fact, I don't know why I'm talking to you now. Well, I know you can't hear me, Arthur.
That is what you think, Trotter.
Arthur? You mean you can hear me?
You're coming through louder than a CB. Rubber duck. Is it forgiveness that you seek, Trotter?
Well, yeah. I'm really very sorry for what's happened, Arthur.
Ah, but how do I know that you mean it?
Oh, I do, Arthur. I do really. I'll do anything to prove it to you, Arthur. Anything you say.
All right, then. Tell me where your money's hidden.
I ain't got no money.
Oh, don't give me that, you lying old git. I know you're all right for a few bob, and I want to know where it is hidden.
It's in me suitcase under me bed.
No, it ain't. I looked.
You've been under my bed?
I've been everywhere, Trotter. I am always with you. On those cold winter nights when your two grandsons, Rodney and the good-looking one, are out. Have you never felt a presence? I am the chill wind that wakes you in the dead of night. I am the movement in the curtains. I am also the creaking of the floorboards. Always with you. Even when you're alone, I am keeping you company.
What are you doing? What's all that about?
Who is it? Old Soppy here was holding a séance with his little mate Arthur.
Never underestimate the powers of the unknown, dear boy. What I say is get them ashes out of this house. Why don't you try and get in touch with Trigger? Get him to take them away.
Well, what do you think I've been trying to do all evening? I've left messages for him everywhere. And he'll be going off on a 3-week holiday soon.
Well, looks like we'll have to dispose of them ourselves, then.
Yeah, looks like it. Suppose that's the least we can do, is to give him a dignified send-off. Well, anyway, we can't give anyone a dignified send-off at 3 o'clock in the morning. Right? So we do it tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Did you get Albert home safely?
Yeah, I got him home safely, all right, Rodney.
Morning, son.
Morning. You're back.
Boomerang Trotter always comes back.
What happened?
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I drove him all the way back to North London, right through the bleeding rush hour. And what did we find when we got there? Stan and Jean have moved.
What do you mean, move?
What do you mean, what do I mean? They hooked a caravan on the back of the Cortina and they've had it away.
This was lying where the caravan once stood. It's just me clothes and a few personal belongings.
What?
Yeah.
You mean that's all you've got in the world?
No, we've got to go back tomorrow to pick up his parrot. How could they do this to me, eh?
That is disgusting, isn't it? I mean, deserting him like that.
Yeah, ain't the first time it's happened either.
I mean, I think there should be a law or something against that.
Yeah, I know. All I want to know is where they've got... Yeah, what did you say just then?
I said, it ain't the first time it's happened either. Do you remember your cousin Audrey? I went and stayed with her and her husband Kevin for a year. One day he sent me down to Sainsbury's with a shopping list. When I come back, they'd emigrated. Not a jicky bird to me, though. Then there was young Gillian, you know, Patsy's girl. I went over there to give her a bit of comfort because her husband was on nights. 6 months later, she sets fire to the house. She got 3 months medical supervision for that. I can remember thinking as I stood on the ledge and jumped into the fireman's net, that's gratitude for her.
And I've got a funny feeling, Del.
So have I, Rodney. I feel like a turkey who's just caught Bernard Matthews grinning at him.
What should I do with these then?
I'll tell you what you ought to do with those, shall I? You put them in here, right? In they go in there, because you're not staying here, all right?
No, of course not. Just for a couple of days, that's all.
No, not for a couple of days, not for one day. There's a seaman's mission down there in St. Catherine's Dock. You go down there, go on.
Well, I thought I'd just have a look at the local paper and find myself some digs.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Uncle. They'll have a local paper down at the mission. Now, go on, sling your hook.
Yeah, all right, Del. You don't mind if I have a quick cup of tea, do you?
No, go on. There's a flask of cold tea out there and some vol au vents from yesterday. Go on, you have it.
Cheers, son.
Oi. What are you doing, winding him up?
Yeah, I'm winding him up. I'm winding him up.
Del, he only wants to stay for a couple of nights and get himself sorted out.
He's a trotter, Rodney.
We're trotters!
Yes, I know, but we take after Mum in nature. He's from Dad's side of the family. You know what they're like. You offer them a cup of tea and they think you've adopted them. Look at that time when Dad came round here. He wanted to stay one night. Took us nigh on a fortnight to get rid of him.
But Uncle Albert might not be like that.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. You've heard him yourself when he was telling us about that time he came round the Cape of Good Hope. He was 3 months on the same wave.
I don't believe you, Del. I do not believe that you, of all people, could...
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going down a caff. I'm going to get some grub and some better company. I'm going to put some clothes on.
Oh, that speaker. Yeah, well, I only borrowed it for the party, didn't I? Gave it back to you the next day. Well, all right, the next week. Anyway, you're not honestly trying to tell me that you've only got one speaker? Well, just one? Blimey, what a way to run a railway station. Anyway, look, never mind about your rotten speaker. Now, listen. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer. How would you like to buy a genuine mink coat for 50 quid? No, it's not bent. Now, the reason why it's so cheap is because it's Ethiopian mink. Ethiopian. Yeah, I got this contact in Babylon. Yeah. Oh, well, the only difference between Ethiopian mink and ordinary mink is the colour. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what's the colour of them coats that we've got in the garage?
Tabby?
Yes, they're tabby. Tabby. No, they're sort of mottled grey with delicate highlights in black and white. Yeah. I'll pop one round you, shall I? Yeah. You ain't got a dog, have you? No, look. Look, I'm only asking you to look at it. I don't want you to feed it or nothing. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I understand, Winston. Yeah, OK. Yeah, all right. See you around, pal. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's, well, birth a la mode, as the French say.
What's wrong, Del?
Wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Things couldn't be better, Rodney. This time next year, we'll be millionaires. Right, here, get the parfum de toilette into the back of the van, and we'll see if we can make a killing down the old market, all right?
Right.
That's it, off you go.
Did you play cards again last night?
Yeah, that's right, Grandad. You know me, hey? He who dares wins.
How'd you get on?
I lost. I even had Mum's lucky rabbit foot with me. Brought me about as much luck as it did the rabbit.
You want to ease up with this gambling, Del boy? I've seen too many good men finish up in the gutter chasing easy money.
Yeah, it's that Boise, innit? You know Boise, the second-hand car dealer from Lewisham? I have never seen anyone so lucky at cards, Grandad. It's all for big money and all.
He ain't using a marked deck, is he?
What? No. We're close friends. Anyway, he knows I'd break his arms.
Well, I were in a card school once where the cards was marked. I lost a fortune.
Well, you knew they were marked?
Oh, yeah. I marked them. I was never much good at cards.
Stone me, never mind. Oh.
Here,
Yeah?
this Boise fella, does he like spinning the old coin, Del? You know, double or quits.
Well, yeah, him. He likes any form of gambling, doesn't he?
Oh, well. Here, Del, you try him with this. It's a double-headed coin.
A what? Double-headed? I thought you only saw these in them old British movies.
Scotch bloke gave me that during the war. I remember it like it was yesterday. His hands was trembling and his voice was just a whisper. He said, I want you to have something to remember me by, Trotter. Take me lucky coin. Then he went.
What, he died?
Deserted. Mind you, you couldn't blame him the way them Germans was carrying on. Someone was going to get hurt.
What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
Nothing? You mean I've had stomach plumps and enemies, glucose strips, students drawing all over me belly with felt top pens, and there's nothing wrong with me?
Oh, it's great, isn't it, eh?
I noticed you didn't come and see me last night. Suppose you're too busy visiting that dog. Fight for your country and risk your life in sea and flame, and you get old and everyone forgets you.
Listen here, you silly old sausage. We couldn't come and visit you last night because you was under observation.
Oh, don't give that to me, son.
Well, we bought you some grapes.
Yeah? Where are they?
We ate them.
I see. I lay here last night, tubes sticking out of every place you could stick them in. Couldn't sleep, pills wouldn't even work, and all the time you two were eating my grapes.
Oh, come on. We did miss you last night.
Did you?
Yeah. We had no one to spit the pips at. Come on, Jules, get him out of here. He's giving me the hump.
Any problems? No, Doctor, there's nothing wrong with me. I feel full of fitness and vitality.
Good. Well, bye for now, Mr. Trotter. See you again.
Not if I see you first, shipmate.
It's all right, come on. Come on, hurry up, we're going to get you home. Yeah, moaning, miserable old
Oh,
git.
don't stop, does he? And we got him all that treatment, and that's all for nothing.
That's right, yeah. And does he think anything of it? No, does he yell?
Oh, by the way, Sister gave me these.
Why, what's the matter with you?
No. She found them in your uncle's locker.
Oh, I see.
Patients are not allowed to bring their own medication into the hospital. Bear that in mind for future.
What's he doing with these, then? These are Dukey's vitamin tablets.
No, they ain't. Those are Albert's sleeping pills. I've got his vitamin tablets here.
No. You've been giving Dukey his sleeping pills.
Because they was on the sideboard and I just... Albert's been on the Bob Martins.
No wonder he's full of vitality.
What shall we do?
Just don't throw him any sticks, that's all.
Should we tell him?
No. It's a bit unfair, isn't it, after what he's been through? Yeah.
Yeah, let's tell him.
No, look, he's miserable enough as it is, isn't he, eh?
Yeah. You probably think he's going to turn into a werewolf or something.
So we just keep stum about the whole thing and no one will be any the wiser, right? Just want to keep a very close eye on him when he goes past lampposts and things. Wait, come on then, Uncle. We're going to get you home, and then Rodney's going to take Dukey out for a run, you see.
Yeah. Actually, you can come as well, if you like.
What's the matter with you two?
Nothing. No.
Well, come on.
Yeah. Come on, boy. Come on. Sorry, just a minute. I mean, excuse me, I may be being a wally or something, but can you possibly explain to me what a dole queue in Peckham has got to do with the Spanish Civil War?
I'm building up to it, Del.
Having a conversation with him is like a slow death, isn't it?
One day, me and my mate Nobby Clark, we decided we'd had just about enough of it, so we ran off to join the Foreign Legion.
The Foreign Legion? You don't mean the British Legion?
The French Foreign Legion, camels and forts, you know. So we hitchhiked to Southampton.
Ah, that's where their headquarters was?
No, that's where we tried to get on board the boat. Well, eventually we stowed away on a tramp steamer. We hid under the tarpaulin in the lifeboat. But, the voyage was terrible. There were storms and gales. Us trotters have never made good sailors. Now, Nobby was all right on the water. I think it come from the time when he was a caretaker at a seaman's mission in Grimsby.
Oi. I don't want to worry you, but our plane leaves in 3 days. What happened in Spain?
Well, I'm just coming to it. Oh, now, where was I?
You and the fisherman's friend were under a tarpaulin in the lifeboat.
Oh, yeah. Well, when the ship finally docked, guess where we was?
Spain.
No. Tangiers.
Grandad, is it worth me making any plans for my future? I mean, what's all this got to do with the Foreign Legion?
Well, Tangiers was one of their main bases, wasn't it?
You see, any normal person who wanted to join the French Foreign Legion would have gone to France, wouldn't they? Not him, no.
Well, we jumped ship and made our way to their barracks. Oh, when we got there, we couldn't believe our eyes. They was the biggest band of cutthroats and villains and murderers you could ever hope to see. They was the scum of the earth.
So you didn't join?
We tried, but they wouldn't have us. Well, now me and Nobby was in dead lumber. We had no money, we had nowhere to sleep, and we was 1,000 miles from home. But then we had a bit of luck. Well, it was more a quirk of fate, really. We bumped into an Arab, and he offered us a job. He said he'd pay us to take his motor launch over to the Spanish coast and deliver a cargo.
What sort of cargo?
Guns.
Guns?
You mean you were gun running in the middle of a civil war?
Well, that's the best time to do it, Rodney.
Dirty little mercenary.
Oh, we didn't do it purely for financial gain. Oh, no, we both felt a deep commitment to a political cause.
Which side were you selling to?
Well, whichever side had the most money.
Bloody hell.
No, it's all right, Rodney. No, I mean, a conscience is nice, but business is business, right?
Well, it was after the 7th trip when it happened. There was government troops laying in wait for us. They arrested us, and they took us to this little prison outside a town called Tarifa. They took Nobby away and tortured him. You could hear his screams echoing through the night.
Woke you up at one point, didn't it?
The last thing on my mind was sleep, Rodney. But no matter what they'd done to him, Nobby wouldn't say a word.
I bet he didn't even have his Caledon Bowser to suck, did he?
Then it was my turn.
They tortured you?
No. But they would have done if I hadn't told them everything I knew.
Is that the bell, Del?
Yes, yeah. No. You get it, will you? I'm busy.
Raquel?
No, Raquel can't go. She's busy and all. You answer it.
Me?
You. Come on, there's nothing to be afraid of, is there? I'm here, aren't I?
You're going to have to answer the door sometime or another. It might as well be now.
Albert, answer the door.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.
It's knock.
Oh, is it?
I can't see him, Del.
Of course you can't see him. You haven't opened the door yet.
I don't want to see him. I can't face it, Del.
Come on, all right. Look, I'll go.
You could talk to Knock Knock, Albert. He's your friend.
I don't want to talk to him, not at the moment.
But he's most probably come to see how you are. I might even have bought you a bunch of grapes.
No, I'm not feeling all that well. I think I'll go to my room.
Wait! You stay right where you are. Yes, that was Knock Knock. And look, he brought this back for you. That was a bit of luck, wasn't it?
That's your pocket watch, Albert. Where's he got it from?
He found it under the bushes on that patch of grass near the swings.
What, where Albert was mugged last week?
No, where Albert and Knock Knock, whilst walking home from the pub last week, had a fight.
They had a fight?
Yes, over Marlene's mum. And Knock Knock knocked him out. You never were mugged, were you lying old git?
What about his money that went missing?
Well, he lost it all, didn't he? At Domino's to Knock Knock.
Oh, Albert.
I didn't know what to say. I felt silly losing to a man 3 years older than myself. He kept saying he was better than me at everything. So I squared up to him, and he hit me.
You realise the problems that you put us to? I mean, the police have been out there making investigations. I've been running around looking for 5 muggers.
6.
6? Oh, it's 6 now, is it? Any more offers?
I was embarrassed. Once I said it, I couldn't go back.
Oh, Del, you should have been down at Nag's Head. There was a punch-up to end all punch-ups.
Well, what happened then?
Well, that gang of skinheads was in there, right? The ones that Del said had mugged Albert. Anyway, you know Oily Ollie, the greaser, right? His gang's come in. They've only attacked the skinheads. God, there was blood up the wall. There was grease on the ceiling. Ollie and his boys took a right hammering. Well, it turns out them skinheads ain't skinheads at all. They're coppers.
They're what?
They're undercover policemen. They was put on the estate a couple of weeks back when the mugging started.
Oh, no, my God.
What's up, Del?
Well, anyone would have done the same thing, wouldn't they, eh?
You didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
Well, I wanted to get revenge for that dozy old twonk. So I gave Ollie 100 quid to sort it out.
Oh, for God's sake! This baby will be born premature if I hang around you much longer.
Yeah, well, be fair, sweetheart. They looked like muggers, didn't they?
Well, when Oliver and his army get out of hospital, I've got a fair idea where their first port of call's going to be.
Yeah, me too.
Well, they better not try anything with me around. I was Royal Navy boxing champion.
I'm going to kill him. I am. I'm going to kill him now. Now, righto, Grandad, you pop upstairs and get the floorboards up. Now, you know what you're doing, don't you?
Don't you worry, Jill. Leave it to me.
Right. Oh, he's a craftsman. Wait, Grandad, do you want a jemmy?
No, had one before we left. Why does he have to remove the floorboards?
What is this? The International Year of the Wally Brain or something? Listen, my good man. How do you think that great big heavy chandelier stays up there on that ceiling, eh? It is not by the power of prayer or double-sided sticky tape. There is a long threaded bolt through that chandelier. It goes through a wooden joist and is held in position by a locking nut. Now, in order to undo the locking nut, you must first lift up the floorboards. Au de jour?
We learn something new every day. If you need me, I shall be round at the garages.
Right. Here, while you're there, give the van a wash, will you? Ah, talking of Wally brains.
Eh?
Come on. Wait, what's that?
I mean, this is terrific, isn't it?
What?
His lordship's nowhere to be seen, and now even the butler's having a moody. Do you reckon we're going to get paid?
Look, his lordship is away on holiday. He'll pay us when he gets back. Now, come on. Get these ladders up. Yeah, you never know. Might be in for a bonus.
Oh, yeah. Perhaps he might bring us back a nice stick of rock each, eh?
Well, just shut up moaning, will ya? Wait, Grandad, how you doing?
All right, dear boy. I found it, Dale.
Yeah, I see he's found a nut. I told you we could trust him. Right, come on, get this out.
I'm starting to undo it.
Yeah. No! Go on, Bennett, we ain't even up the ladders yet.
Grandad, don't you touch nothing till we tell you.
Come on, we better get up there. Right, Rodney, is there anything you want?
Yeah, I want to go home. How too safe.
That is all right. Look, this is the chance I've been waiting for. But don't let me down, Rodney. Now, don't let me down. All right? All right, Grandad, we're ready. You can start undoing it now.
He's coming, dear boy. One more turn, Dale.
Right. Now, brace yourself, Rodney. Brace yourself. Grandad was undoing the other chandelier.
How can you tell?
All right, dear boy.
All right? What do you mean, all right? Look at it!
Did you drop it, Dale?
How could we drop it? We wasn't even holding it. We was working on that one.
Well, I wish you'd have said something. I was working on this one.
What do you want to talk about then?
Well, first, I'd like to find out how my bottle of Cavassier manages to pour itself. Well, that can wait. We've got more important things to discuss. I've just had a word with a mechanic from the Peckham Exhaust Centre. Rodney took the van down there this morning. Now, apparently, there's a new receptionist working there by the name of Tanya, and Rodney, the dipstick, has only asked it out on a date.
You're kidding.
I wish I was, Uncle. I wish I was. I'm disgusted with him.
What's his 10-year girl look like?
Well, I wouldn't say no. What I mean is that she's attractive enough and she's a nice enough girl, but it's not the point, is it? If Rodney gets seen with this Tanya sort, then, well, it's going to break Cassandra's heart, and then Rodney's going to find himself with the sack.
Yeah. And Alan won't do you any more of that cheap printing you flogged to all your mates.
No. That has got absolutely nothing to do with it.
But you says that was the only money we got coming into the flat.
Yet my only concern is for Cassandra and Rodney's future happiness. Mind you, that printing did bring in a few bob, I must admit. I've got to think of a way in which I can put Rodney off this bird.
So what are you telling me for?
I don't know, was hoping you might come up with an idea. Then again, I was hoping that Millwall would win the UEFA Cup. Wait a minute, I've got it. Got an idea. Now listen to me. When Rodney tells us about this date with this bird, right, you and me have got to look absolutely horrified. See, as though it goes against the whole of the Trotter family's moral code.
You never caught with that.
Yes, he will. You don't know him like I do. He'll go for that hook, line, and... That's it, it's him. He's coming. Now, don't forget, you've got to look horrified, right? Oh, yeah. As though you've seen a U-boat off the starboard bow.
out with him?
Oh, no, I don't know. He's been at the brandy, look.
Percolator's bubbling. Fancy a coffee, Rodney?
No, thanks, Raquel. I'm going out.
No. Oh, here we going, Rodney. Anywhere nice?
Going to pictures.
Oh, that's it, Rodney. That's it. Your marriage is going down a Swanee, and you bugger off to the flicks. Very good.
Why don't you just butt out, Del?
All right. Just as you like, bruv. Just as you like. Going on your own?
No. Going with someone.
I'll whack you one in a minute, believe me.
Who are you taking? Cassandra?
No, not Cassandra. It's a girl.
A girl?
Girl?